My second project, A Design for Discovery, is more introspective. It's about everything that doesn't get seen when we talk about exploration. The planning, the doubt, the revisions, the quiet persistence. I chose a blueprint aesthetic because blueprints represent belief. You draft something before it exists, you commit to the idea before it can exist. And I think that's something we don't talk about enough, the emotional side of precision. The asteroid itself became almost symbolic to me. It's this ancient exposed core, something that used to be hidden, and we're approaching it with tools that are incredibly controlled and intentional. That contrast felt very human, trying to understand something deep and unknowable using systems we've carefully built. This project, it's about the, the scientific qualities of the Psyche asteroid. And rather than focusing on the trajectory of the mission, as seen in my first project, A Design for Discovery focuses on the asteroid and what we are trying to uncover with this experience. It's trying to realize this mission, which can be so foreign and otherworldly to the common viewer, in this way that is accessible and is carefully planned. It's articulating space exploration in a tangible, carefully planned, and meticulous feat. And this project, I originally wanted to do a physical piece. I wanted to do a cyanotype print. Unfortunately, my circumstances prevented me from doing that, but I do think that I was able to succeed with this piece as it is. I did this piece in Adobe Illustrator, not Figma, um, and the process is much like a lot of my projects are like. I start with a physical sketch because I believe physical sketches are really important, getting a hands-on experience before you go into the curated digital space, um, and planning what this illustration would look like. Then I went on to Photoshop and I planned out the digital, the first digital iteration. And that was very messy. It was not clean at all. But eventually it turned itself into what it is now. I put it into Illustrator. I set up a grid system. I had to relearn Illustrator essentially because I haven't used it in months. And that was fun in itself because not only am I representing the planning that went into this mission, but I'm also reliving it. I'm planning how to use Illustrator. I'm planning how to use my programs to develop this project. And I think that's what's really important about the Psyche Inspired program. We, as interns for Psyche Inspired, are living a little bit of this experience that the scientists and engineers lived when developing this project. It is on a much different scale. Um, of course, we are not planning spacecrafts and careful math and actually developing blueprints for everything that goes into this. But we are getting to experience a little bit of what it's like to venture into the unknown, to make numbers tangible, to make experiences visual and viable. And I think that's what's really important about this piece. Design for Discovery is not just a blueprint, but it is an articulation of everything that Psyche wanted to be and that it should be.